All right, hello everybody. It's an incredible honor to be standing here today, surrounded by people who share the same passion for this sport that has defined so much of my life. When I got the news of my Hall of Fame induction, I took a step back to reflect on my journey and what this moment means to me, and I realized something important. My story is not just about the goals, the wins, or the accolades, but it's about passion and it's about purpose, and how they've shaped me both as an athlete and as a person. My heart is full of gratitude for this community that's supported me on my journey of self-discovery. The other day I came across a Japanese proverb that loosely translated says, "Vision without action is daydream. Action without vision is a nightmare." And with a few slight changes, I found a way to apply it to my journey. Passion without purpose is a nightmare, but purpose without passion is a daydream. I discovered early on, passion without purpose often leads to frustration. As a child, I was full of energy and emotion, caring deeply about many things, but lacking clear direction. And I would often butt heads with my parents, struggle to find focus, drive myself crazy. And these were all themes that kind of carried on through my early Team USA days. I discovered early on my love for water. My parents believed swimming was a vital life skill, so I dove in at a young age. As a swimmer, my passion for competition drove me to improve every stroke, and my purpose was clear: to push myself further, to get faster, to be the best version of myself in the water. Over time, and with some guidance from my swim coach mentors, I realized that swimming, while incredibly rewarding, wasn't enough for me. It lacked the depth I craved. The individual nature of the sport didn't provide the emotional outlet that I needed. And then water polo came into my life. It was everything I'd been searching for. It allowed me to combine the skills I developed as a swimmer while offering the dynamic, team-oriented atmosphere that I needed. It was physical, fast, and incredibly passionate, and I found a sport that matched my temperament perfectly. It wasn't easy at first. I didn't start playing until I was around 13, 14, and I spent over a year practicing to make sure that I was good before I started playing in games. But I knew I had found my purpose. I wasn't just playing for personal achievement, but I was playing to be a part of a team and to be the best that I could be, not just for me, but for the others around me. My most treasured water polo memories weren't about the goals or the games, but about the times when my teammates and I pushed each other beyond what was possible. As I went further into my water polo career, threads of little Melissa resurfaced, realizing again that passion without the purpose could lead to chaos. My passionate nature often led me to make mistakes, lose focus, commit fouls, and make life chaotic for those around me. So I'll give a thank you at the end to some of those special people, but if you were one of them, thanks for sticking with me. These moments became my learning opportunities. I had to figure out how to harness my emotions and accept that my passion was powerful but needed to be controlled. Water polo taught me something I would carry throughout my career. The key to success was not just about how much you bring, but how you channel it with a purpose. The moments when I succeeded weren't necessarily when I was playing with fire in my belly, but when I was able to focus that fire towards something greater than myself, towards the team. I made my way to the highest levels of the sport. The Olympics became a reality. But as I look back at my time with Team USA, I realized the purpose was never about chasing gold medals, even though that was always a part of the journey. People often assume that the purpose of Olympic athletes is simply to win, but for me it was so much more than that. Each Olympic cycle presented a new opportunity to reevaluate my purpose. After the 2012 Olympics, I had to ask myself if I was willing to go through that sacrifice and challenge for another 4 years at the hopes of a gold medal. And the answer wasn't clear cut, but I knew one thing for sure, that my teammates were my new why. They were the reason I chose to fight for another chance at the podium in 2016. They shared the goal of being a part of something greater than myself, a legacy, a team, and that's what drove me. And as I prepared for the 2020 Olympics, my purpose again shifted. I realized that my role on the team was not just as an athlete, but as a mentor, helping the newer members find their own path. Sharing my experiences with the next generation of Team USA players was a responsibility I took on with pride. Within our Team USA, we often discuss something called our why. It's a powerful concept that helps us each stay grounded and focused when the journey gets tough. It's a reminder of why we show up every day, why we push ourselves through the hardest workouts, the toughest losses, and the painful moments. For me, my why wasn't a single goal or a medal. It was the people I was surrounded by. It was the shared mission of improving together, learning from each other, and supporting each other through the tough moments. As I transition away from my competitive career, I'm reflecting on all that this sport has given me. I've had the privilege of being surrounded by individuals who met my passion with their own, who shared my sense of purpose, and who helped me grow as both an athlete and a person. I'm grateful for every teammate, coach, staff member, and mentor who helped me channel my emotions, overcome challenges, and evolve as part of something bigger than myself. If you made your way past my tough exterior, you know who you are. Your impacts on my life are forever etched in my soul. Most importantly, I'm thankful for my family. One that grew with me during my time with Team USA. Sorry, guys. To my dad for being a glowing example of how to love unconditionally, and my mom for giving me her passion and desire to protect those around her. To my sisters for letting my light shine and always having my back. To my better half for regularly reminding me of how cool the opportunity was to compete for Team USA, for teaching me a whole new way to love, and for the greatest gift I've ever been given. To my sweet pea, I hope life is filled with passion and purpose and so much love. None of us get to where we are alone, and I'm so thankful for the support, the challenges, and the shared victories along the way. I'll leave you with one final thought, which sums up my journey beautifully. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. I've been blessed to have found that purpose in water polo, and I'm honored to be standing here today as a part of this Hall of Fame class, surrounded by others who've dedicated their lives to the sport that we all love. Thank you, USA Water Polo, for this incredible honor, and thank you for the opportunity to share my story.